What's up, YouTube? My name is Preston. I'm coming at you today with the clone review for the Panzer by Ehpro. I know there's a lot of Panzer clones out there. This is the first actual clone I've seen from Ehpro. As you can see on the box there, it arrived today. I've been vaping on it all day. Loving it so far. Some of the differences that I've seen is the Panzer logo. It just says Panzer. It doesn't say Panzer MCV Vapes Philippines. I'm cool with that because this isn't made by MCV. It's made by Ehpro, so that's fine with me for them not to put that on there. It does come with copper contacts, as you can see here. It also has the gas mask logo with a serial number at the bottom. Threads are super smooth. I'm really loving the threads on this device. I'm screwing this off here with one hand, and it's really smooth. It does have copper contacts, as you can see. One of the really cool things that I noticed right away is I've heard in a lot of clones that this pin here, it actually is, it's a floating pin, but in a lot of the clones, the Delrin is too tight, so the pin doesn't actually float, and people have been having to hammer out the top here. I haven't had to do that. The floating pin works straight out of the box. I was really happy with that. I didn't really want to have to do any modifications myself. The logo at the top here, the hazard logo slash gear here, the inside here where it's kind of got the dotty design on the original, it's not as like strong on this one, but you can still see that it has, the design there. Um, did come with the box. Underneath here in the box was the little bag that I have here, which is pretty cool. It's just like a little velvet bag or whatever. It says Ehpro on it. The quality of the mod, as I said, the threads are super smooth. I can screw all this stuff off with one hand while I'm holding the camera in the other, which is actually my phone. It's just super smooth. Throw that battery out real quick. The locking ring, super smooth. It's not a reverse threaded too, which is another thing that I'm sure people probably want to know. It locks spinning clockwise. You don't have to it's not reverse threaded, so that's pretty cool. Normally, if I'm using two hands, I can just kind of spin this one time and it'll lock. Threads are really that smooth on it. Um, Overall, I've been vaping on the mod all day long today. Just got it. It's a really hefty device. I know that the original is probably a little bit heavier, but this thing it's solid. The grooves here, another thing that I've heard on some of the clones are a little rigid on the Ehpro version. These are super smooth. When it's in my hand, there's no ridges, anything like that. It's super smooth here. You do have the brass ring there at the bottom. One thing I want to show you guys also is that it does have another all copper pins in here. I know on the original this part here has an O-ring, a black O-ring. This just has the white Delrin. It's fine, it works good. You can also adjust the throw here on the button, so you can adjust how you want your throw. The way I have mine is it almost sits flush right now, because if you adjust the pin and have that button sticking out, I like to vape and play video games or whatever and put my mod down. If this button sticks out too far, the device will fire just by itself. So one of the things I would recommend is definitely having that button sit kind of flush, just so you don't have to worry about it firing when you stick it down by itself. Overall, I'd say I'm very happy with this device. I'm glad I purchased it. I know there were a ton of clones out there, and I wanted to go with a brand name that I actually knew of. I've heard of Ehpro before. I bought stuff from Ehpro before. It's always good. So I did buy this from esiggity.com. I think I paid 56 bucks with a promo code that I got from Reddit. So if any of you guys are interested in this, I think it's the cheapest you can get it online for. I haven't seen it any cheaper than that. I did look at a bunch of eBay sellers, but none of them had it this cheap. Last thing I want to show you guys is just what this thing looks like with a K-Fon and a clear tank. Super sexy in my opinion. I mean, look at that thing. It's sick. We'll just have one quick vape on it, and I haven't really. This is my first video. I haven't normally done review videos. Kind of wanted to start getting into them a little bit, but depending on the feedback I get from this video, maybe I'll do a couple more in the future. That's it, guys. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them for you. I'm super happy with this device and this clone. Um, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you want me to do some more videos, just leave a comment and leave a like. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.